This is my 2000 Jeep XJ, and we picked it up for a steal, so we're gonna be doing a budget build on it and making it look like a proper XJ. But before we get into lifting it and putting on some beefy tires, we do have to do some maintenance. So let's get that out of the way and get right into the video. Quick disclaimer before we get into the video. I know this isn't the GX470 you're used to seeing on the channel, but I picked this Jeep Cherokee up for a quick build project and I thought it'd be fun to share. But don't worry, more GX content is coming soon. I actually just bought another GX470 behind me, and the build series for this one is starting soon. As you can see, I'm already in the engine bay getting some work done. So with that being said, stay tuned, it's gonna be sick, but let's get back to the video. It is a brand new day and we are ready to attack this lift kit. First, let's show you the parts that we're using for this build, budget build I should say. I'll include all links for everything I bought in the description below, but here is the lift kit I bought from Zone, of course. I heard the best reviews for the best budget. The 3-inch lift springs right here, the other 3-inch lift springs, and then all the hardware that comes with it. And then I actually found Zone shocks on Facebook. I think it was 50 bucks and he shipped them for another 25. So 75 bucks for 4 brand new Zone shocks. Pretty good deal. Honestly, a great deal because they're originally like 200 bucks for 4 shocks. And then that's what's going on for the lift kit, all Zone, all the way around. But let's get started on this rear leaf spring. First things first, so we gotta fight the battle with the front bolt. Now we move on to this top bolt right here to release this. Forgot to add, we also already took out the rear shock. Now we can swap our old shackle onto this one. That is gonna look sick. Let's get a little. Massive difference. I'll try to get. It looks so funny compared to the front. We'll pull it outside in a second. This thing looks so goofy right now, dude. The front's gonna look good, but we can't do the fronts until the next couple days because I'm moving up to school actually. And I have to trailer up 2 bikes with this Cherokee, so that's why I wanted to get them knocked out. But this is gonna look sick. We're ordering tires soon. Build's coming along already. We'll pick up the camera next when we do the front lift. That should be a good, easy time. It's finally the day that we get started on the front lift. On the Cherokee, we got tires coming. We're gonna be doing a bunch of front end work as well. So let's get the car jacked up and get right to it. It is a couple days after that last clip was filmed. While we're doing all this suspension work, we should might as well paint the fender wells black so it just looks nice. Because right now they are just dirty, so we're gonna be painting all this black while we put on the front lift and all the front suspension, just to make it look nice, and so we don't have to go back and do it again. Without further ado, let's get to spray painting these fenders, making them look nice again. Before we paint everything, we are going to unbolt the track bar, take out the springs, get to painting, and then put in our new lift kit. First we have to take our track bar out, and then we have to drop the axle, take the springs out, and then we will be able to paint everything and then install all of our new parts. Really happy with how they came out. I think when everything else is in, they're just gonna look like a nice simple black. Everything will just look clean. It's still drying, so it might look a little wet. We got the new lower control arm in as well, but this just looks amazing. I'm going to save doing the lifting for tomorrow. Day 3 of lifting this beast, and we have got the coil end on the passenger side. Look at that monstrosity. We're gonna go ahead and do the other side, and then we're gonna change our upper control arms, get the shocks mounted up, and then change everything else that we need to get changed. But let's get into it. In order to get enough room to get the coil in, I'm gonna have to unbolt the lower control arm bolt to drop the axle low enough. These are our 3-inch lift springs from Zone Off-Road. Let's go ahead and get these boys in. The bolts aren't lining up for the lower control arms, so we're going to try the ratchet strap method to pull the axle this way so we can get that bolt through. Oh, would you look at that? Lower control arm back in, our spring is in there. Next up, we're going to be throwing in our upper control arms, but look what came in the mail. Some meaty boys are going on this. It's gonna look great. Wheels, tires, got our sway bar painted, and then we got sway bar drop brackets for a 3-inch lift. We are getting closer to having this thing finished. Once again, we went with zone shocks, so let's get these boys in, and we have to straighten out our brake lines. Going pretty well. Now we just gotta do the other side. We can get our new shocks in place. With our drop links on, we can install our new end links, and then we can tighten everything up from there. We couldn't get the bolt to line up for the lower bolt on the track bar, so we're going to disconnect the tie rods. We'll go from there. Hopefully we can get it to line up. Once again, had to resort to a ratchet strap to line up the frame, but miraculously it worked once again. Shout out ratchet straps. They will help you while lifting your Jeep. Next up is taking out tie rod end, steering stabilizer, and the whole tie rod assembly. Everything is in. Now we just got to get everything tightened down, throw on the wheels, and we should be good to go. The Cherokee is getting better. Let's get some B-roll of our new setup. I am honestly so happy with how that turned out. It just looks great, and the wheels aren't even on yet. Look at this thing. Wait until we got these puppers on with those wheels, and obviously the grill, headlights, bumper. It's gonna look like a proper XJ, and we gotta get alignment, all that good stuff. We are about to go get these boys mounted up, but we went with a 15x8 minus 19 offset. I think the back spacing's 3.75, and then we have a 31 by 10.5 by 15 mud terrain tire that is going to complement our Cherokee a bunch. As you can see, it looks like a lot better cosmetically right now, because we are doing some cosmetic modifications, but that is in another video, so stay tuned for that. We have arrived to Discount Tire. Let's go see how much this runs us to get these boys mounted. Seeing that? $100. That's a steal. We got them all loaded up. These look pretty sick. They put the old school wheel weights on them. They're not the magnetic ones. Kind of pissed about that. They could look kind of goofy. The day has finally come to put these wheels on our XJ. Let's jack up the car and get them on. You seeing that right there? That looks like a proper XJ to me. So happy. Look at that. Look at that fitment right there. That is perfect. And the wheels look amazing. The build is coming along slowly but surely. So let's get some before and after, some shots of just how much this car has changed and how much better it looks right now. Crazy.